Okay, so we are back, and in the last video, I gave you a homework and I told you to do it by yourself. Okay, and I hope you would have done it. So let us solve this question. Okay, what it is. So it is asking demonstrate how to use Python's list comprehension syntax to produce the list A, B, C, and Z. Okay, till Z. Okay, so I will not take much time, but there is something called ASCII value. Okay, it is something called ASCII value, which is int value of all the alphabet letters. Okay, int value of all the alphabet letters. Okay, so if I say char, chr, 98. Okay, 98, and if I print it, and if I print it, and if I print it, what is happening, man? If I print it, it will it will print B, which means if I say 97 and I say print, it will give me A. So can't I use a loop here? Okay, can't I use a loop here? Okay, in a list comprehension. Okay, so let us say alphabet. Alphabet. Okay, for I in range from 97 to, so total 200, total 26 alphabets. So starting from 97, so it will go till 123, I think, and we'll store it as chr I. Okay, and then we'll use this list, this, and then we'll print alphabet. Printing alphabet, let us see what it gives. Yes, man, it gives us the whole A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z tells that. Okay, so we're done with our homework, and I hope you would enjoy this thing because this was very fun to do. Okay, now moving to our real questions for today. Okay, another question, everyone. So it asks us Python's random module includes a function shuffle data that accepts a list of elements and randomly reorders the elements so that each possible orders occurs with equal probability. The random includes a more basic function random that returns a uniformly random integer from A to B, including both endpoints. Using only the random function, implement your own version of shuffle function. Okay, so first let us import random. Okay, and if I import a random, then I have to use random dot shuffle. Okay, and I have to give a data, or I have to use 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Let us see what does it do. So let's print it. Okay, everyone, so I checked the docs of official Python documentations, and I got to know that we should not have to use print here, because this is actually where the shuffling is actually happening. So we have to let it shuffle, then we have to print. Okay, so previous it was 1 2 3 4. Now let's check what it will be. So it is 2 4 1 3. Now let's again, it's 4 1 3 2 3. It's okay, so it's randomly shuffling. Okay, you can see it's just randomly shuffling. You can see the output. Okay, so now we have to build our own. Okay, so we have to use our brain. How you think that you can approach it? Okay, so what I'm thinking is so let's first build a function name as my shuffle shuffle my shuffle, and here we have to put data as an input, and data what we can use. Okay, so let us go to our Excalibur so we can get to know what it is and what it is not. So we have a list 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so what we have to do is that we have to take this list and we have to shuffle it and we have to make it anything, just shifting its um, shifting its position. Okay, so what is happening here is, if we see very carefully, then what is happening here? It is just that the position is just changed. 3 came to 0th position, 4 was at same, the 2 came at second position, second index, and 1 came to first index. Okay, so I can see we can change its index. Okay, and we can insert value, but we just cannot directly and manually go and we can do it. So we have to use something to use it. Okay, so let's go to the code editor and let's code. Okay, so for using shuffle, okay, we have the data. So let me run. Um, okay, so let's run a for loop. I'm checking. So let's run a for loop for I in range. It will start. So it will start from 0, and then it will go till the len of data. Okay, and it will. Okay, so first let me do this. I in sorry, in range. So if I do 1 1 1, it will definitely go one by one. And let us say, j equals to random. Okay, there should be a value. I should, because see, what we have to do actually is that we have to choose. Okay, so my logic or what I'm thinking is that we have fixed values. Okay, we cannot change the values, but we can change the position. We can change we can change the position, but randomly. We cannot just manually assign this to here. There could be list in which the 2 could be here. Okay, 1 could be here, and 4 could be here, and 3 could be here. So this is actually random. This is actually random. The position, we have to choose position randomly, and we have to put. Okay, so I'm thinking to first run a loop which will go like this. Okay, which will go in this direction from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And what it will do actually here is that it will choose random. It will choose random position. Okay, random position. Okay, suppose it went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Okay, it ran once, the loop iterated once. Now what it will do, it will choose a random position. J will be 2. Okay, and I will be 0. Okay, so now the data. Okay, let me go to the code and directly write. Okay, I came to the code editor, so I will run from 0 to len of data. Sorry, man. Yeah, random. Okay, and now what I will do is that I will swap it. Okay, I will swap it, and for swapping I will use data I will be data j. Okay, now if I do this way, okay, if I do this way, let me see what will be the result. What will be the result? If the result will be, then we'll iterate it. Okay, we'll iterate it. Okay, return. Now my friend, my I really don't understand Windows that much, man. And oh wow, data. Okay, now let's run it. Here I have to this. I do not have to shuffle before. Okay. So I list out of index. Okay. Okay. Okay, what I'm thinking is to data j and data I and data j. So, and sorry, no, here should be j and here should be I. Okay. So, what will happen is that I will be one specific value. Okay. And in the ith position, the jth position will enter and in the ith position. Okay. So, let me run the code first. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It is just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Um, I'm skipping it by one, man. It's one. What I should do, I should wait. If I use it reverse, um, len of data, then 0, then -1. If I do this way, okay, okay, we are getting it. We are getting it. We are getting it. Wow. Oh man, wow. We got it. We got it. We got it, myself. So let me explain you what happened actually. Okay. So what I did actually, is I built a function. I built a function by name my shuffle, in which we are passing sequence of data, list data. Okay. And what is happening that I am using a for loop. I am running a for loop in which I'm using the range function, which is starting from the length of the data, Okay. So if I use a comment, so which is starting from the length of data, which is suppose 4, and it is going till 4. Okay, it is going till 4, and by a step before. Okay, so the elements will get, okay, the elements for I in range, so we'll get it from 4, 3, 2, and 1, till 1. Okay, till this. Then what I did actually, that I assigned a new value by named j, and it will have a random number. It will have random number uh, between 0 and the length of data, which is 4. So it could be anything. It could be anything. So suppose it was 2. Okay, suppose it was 2. Now what is happening is that, so data I, okay, data I, so here it could be better. So data I, the ith position, so suppose the I is 4. Okay, I is 4. So at the fourth position, okay, at the fourth position, we had 4. Okay, we had 4. Okay, now -1, should it be, oh man, yeah, there is an error actually. It went, but let me, okay, if I say -1 here, if there's a -1 here, if no -1, because see, why I'm not here is because see, the len of data -1, which means 4, and if I say 4 here, there is no any 4, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, and it is done. And if I say go till 4, wait, let me see if, okay, if I use minus, okay, okay, so we are getting it, we are getting it, we are getting it, we are getting it. Okay, so I've run it multiple times and came to a conclusion. Okay, came to a conclusion. Okay, so we cannot assign values. Okay, assign values um beside from the length of this string. Okay, so the length is 4. but index is only till 3. So we cannot actually use 4, because suppose if we use 4, if we use 4 and we uh, print data 4, okay, we print data 4, there is nothing here at the fourth index, there is nothing here. If I tell you, then you can see it. Okay, you can see it. So let me comment out this first. Okay, and if I run this, see, index error, list index out of range. So we cannot actually use 4, we have to use length minus 1. Okay, length minus 1. So we can use length minus 1. And what and so the I is 3 actually. Okay, so here it is starting from 3 going till 0. Okay, by minus 1. So it is starting from 0 till here. So suppose it is okay. So 3, 2, 1, and it's 2. So data I. Okay. So for suppose I, now let's say I equals to 3. So if I is 3, if I is 3, so we swapped it, simple as that. We just swapped it and we returned, then we again ran the loop. Okay, and it was done. Okay, let me run the code. Sorry, yeah, we got it. We simply got it. We simply got it. Okay, so did you get the logic or not? What we're actually doing is that we are using two index. We're using two index. One index that is running through the list, okay, which is running through the list, and the second variable which is random, index, which is index generated randomly within the length of or range of the data that we got. Okay, and using the random index, we are swapping the values. We are swapping the values, and that's how we are shuffling our data. Okay, so that is our solution for me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's move to the another question. Moving to the next question. What is the next question asking? Write a short function that takes a string S representing a sentence and returns a copy of a string with all the punctuations removed. For example, if given the string, let us try Mike, this function would return let's try Mike. Okay. Okay. So what do we have to do here? So let's define a function and we'll name it remove punc, and we are passing sentence here. Okay, in the sentence what we have to do is that we have to check the punctuations. Okay, the punctuations. So for that, what I can use is that I can use a for loop for I in sentence, and if I in the punctuation, so all the punctuations, this is the, yeah, wait, yeah. So for saving time, I have actually copy pasted this from Google, and what it is that it is simply all the punctuations. Okay, if I in this, okay, if I in this, so if I in this sentence dot replace I with nothing. Okay, and we'll return sentence because we have to send a copy just. So we'll use print remove punctuations, and let's give this, and let's Okay, still we didn't get what we wanted. Sentence written. So we actually written, so we have to actually store it. And so sentence equals to sentence. If I do it, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Let's try my. Okay. Okay. Next question, everyone. Write a short program that takes as input three integers A, B, and C from the console and determines if they can be used in correct arithmetic formula in the given order, like A plus B equals to C, B equals to B minus C, or A into B equals to C. Okay, so let us build a function named as arithmetic, in which we are passing A, B, and C. Okay, A, B, and C. If C uh, equals to it can go more, it can go till C. Okay, and else otherwise it will return false. Otherwise it will return false. Okay, so not this terminal. Yeah, so let us print arithmetic. Sorry, not ether, arithmetic. Let us say 5 5 plus 2 equals to 7. It's true, they can definitely be used in the formula. um yeah, true. And I should not use equals to equals to here because it's not code. It is actually yeah, like this, and so on. So yeah, man, I'm getting the answers. I'm getting the answers. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, true. We got this, and I'm assuming that this pattern will go further till C, and I'm not doing this much because I don't think so. You have got how we can do it. So it will return true if this satisfied, and if nothing satisfied, it will return false. Simple as that. Okay. So I'm done with this question, and let's move to the further question. Okay, okay, everyone. Moving to the next question, and here we have implement a generator. Okay, that is a very new concept. Implement a generator that computes factor of a given integer, yield the factor in increasing order. Sorry, this has been, I think, typed double, but no problem, while maintaining its general performance advantage. Okay. So yield is a generator. So whenever we use yield in a function, it becomes a generator instead of a function. Okay, so let me write it. Okay, so for getting factors in generators. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use a while loop till true, and um while true, k equals to 1. I think I should use while, or okay, so I'm using while for I. If so, let's build a function. So def factors, in which we'll use n. Okay, n is the number we'll give. So we'll use the tab, the indentation. So k equals to 1 and k equals to 1 and we'll use this so in a way that if n modulus k, no, it I think it should run k into k less than. Okay, so I'll explain you what I'm doing actually. And it should I if k modulus no n modulus k equals to 0, then yield k and yield n k. And if n if k into k equals to sorry, small k equals to small k equals to n, yield k. Okay, okay. And it should be k equals to k plus 1. Factors, let us say the factor of 10. The factor of 10 will be 1, 2 and 5 and 10 itself. 1, 2, 1 to 5 and 10 itself, the factors will be. So print factors. Let us use this function, man. Let us use and let's see what will the output be. Generators. Okay, I got this and I know this why I got this. So I have to use factor in which I have to use factors. Then I'll have to in which I have to use 10. Then I have to use next. I have to use factor. Factor. I have to use it for multiple times. So it will be something like this. See the magic. 2 here. Then 5 here. And the 10 here alone. So this will be nothing and it will be like this. Okay, see the magic. K should be here. Okay, got it. 1, 10, 2, 5. 1, 10, 2, 5. Okay. 1, 10, 2, 5. Got it. Now we have to use two S and I should use L. I'm explaining what I'm doing. Let me write it first. Let me write it first, man. Write it first. S dot append and L dot append. We got it. And S dot append. S dot append. Okay. Now we have to, for I in S, yield I. For I in L, yield I. I should use different numbers. J. So till now, what we were getting is that we were getting the factors, but not in increasing order. Instead, we got it just random numbers. Okay. Instead, we just got random numbers. Okay. So what I have done is that I have used two list and I have yielded using this. Okay. So let's print this. Okay. So let's print factors 10. And let's see the magic. Okay, man, it's still giving me like this. Did I return something? I don't think so. I don't think we should return something because we're using yield. Okay. And I got so S in I. Okay, I'm getting for I in yield I. For J, I'm doing right. LK equals to 1. For J, yield J. Okay. Factors. Wait. Factors equals to this. And I should print factor, I think. Wait. Generate a random match. What is happening in the code? Okay. Okay, so if I don't even do this and if I do this also, so should I get my desired output, I think? Yeah, I got 1, 2, 4, and 5. What are 4 and 5? If I use okay, so if 5, so it will have 10, and if I use yeah, 1, 2, 5, and 10 in increasing order. We got it. We got it. And that's how. Okay, so we used this factors, and I'll explain you not in this video, but in different video because it will take a bit of time. And in the next video, I'll tell you its explanation. Okay. Now moving to the next question, everyone. I'll tell you the mathematics explanation of this code, and if you can definitely go and have it by your own self. But I'll definitely make another video. I'll explaining this code. Okay. Now let's move to the another question. Okay, the next question: P norm of vector v1, v2, v3 till vn in n-dimensional space is defined as for the special case for p equal to 2. This results in traditional Euclidean norm which represent the length of vector. For example, the Euclidean norm of two-dimensional vector with coordinate 2, 4, 3 has Euclidean. Okay, got it. Okay. So give an implementation of function named norm such that norm VB returns the P norm value of V and norm V returns the Euclidean norm of V. You may assume that V is list of norm. Okay. So first we have to build a function by named as norm. Okay, so if you don't know norm, it's in linear algebra. It is just a distance between two vectors, or you can say distance between the values in the vector, okay, in the dimensional space. I'm not getting into linear algebra right now, but as the say V and P, okay. So it tells us says that VP returns the P norm, okay. So it should return P norm, okay. So for I in V, okay. So V is a list of number, and it will have a total, and we have to define total before it. Total equals to 0. So total will be um, V into P, okay, P divided by 1 by P, okay, plus 1, okay. Return total, and if I say on V norm records again, and say P norm value, V norm returns equilibrium. Okay, so if equilibrium means P equals to 2, okay. So what will happen here is that Suppose I give v equals to 4 and 3 here, okay? So if v equals to 4 and 3, so what will happen is that 4 square plus 3 square, okay, plus 3 square, okay, which will be 16 plus 9, which will be 25, okay, and 25 square root 25, okay. Now it will be a square root by 2. And why 2? So the power that used here will be used as it's a square root, okay, then it's not equals to, then, okay, this will be the whole scenario, and that's what I've done here, 1 by p, which means a square root, okay, dividing it by 1 by p, okay, the output as 5 here, okay, we should get the output as 5 here, and I have to do not use this, but this and v, and I think this is as total, so v into p. I should not use this here, but I should use it here. I should use it here. 1 by p. Okay. So let us print norm. Which, so let's pass 4 and 3 and then passing 2. So it should 5. It should give us 5. So these are the error. Okay. I should not use this. Okay. I have to use I, not V, because I'm iterating with I. Yeah, we got it, man. We got a 5. So I was correct. My logic was correct. I got 5. And that's how it is. So I'm done with this. And it's not that you have to just 2. You can give 3 here. And it will give a different output. And even if you don't give here the output, it will still return 5. Why? Because what we have told that we have norm v by p returns p norm, which means whatever p will be, the value of p will be, it will return or give the value respect to the value of p. But if we have only the list given, then we have to return the norm of v only, which means we have to use p equals 2 by default. Okay, so that was from my side. And next, what I want that this is from my side, and the last one is that homework for you, that you have to demonstrate how to use Python list comprehension syntax to produce the list 0 to 6, 12, 30, 20, 30, 42, 56, 72, 90. So this is a question that you have to do it by yourself, and yeah, you can comment it. And yeah, man, that is from my side, and we'll continue the series. And next video, I'll try to explain you the things that I've told you, that I'll explain you mathematically. So yeah,